I need some What's good, prima donnas? Back again today with another video, and today we are going to be real colorful. We about to be real extra, you guys. So today I was actually inspired by the new Bebella Life in Pastel palette. And this is what the inside looks like. She real cute and real colorful. You guys know I haven't filmed in a while, so it was about due that I give you guys a very colorful spring pastel tutorial. You can definitely wear this look just for fun. If you guys want to recreate it, you already know to tag me, or you could definitely back this out on Easter. I feel like this is a very cute Easter type of makeup look. Another bomb ass thing about this palette is that this palette is only $12, you guys. So today I actually decided to keep all of the makeup products somewhat in the same price range. So this makeup tutorial is actually going to be super affordable. So yeah, spring eyes on a budget. So this is the look that I did today, you guys. I am obsessed. I actually got up really early today and filmed in the morning, which I never do. Because I took a really long break on filming, you guys, I honestly just been wanting to play with makeup. I haven't necessarily like focused on product reviews or anything like that. I just been, you know, just playing with makeup and just filming as I go. So yeah, this is the palette that I used today. But if you guys want me to review any type of products, or if you guys want to see a specific product review, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, you guys, I am just going to be doing makeup tutorials because I'm trying to get inspired and create some looks for you guys. So let me know if y'all are here for just, you know, the random makeup tutorials. Not necessarily new products, just makeup tutorials. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I created this eye look, then you already know what to do. Definitely keep on watching. Before you go, give this video a big thumbs up. You already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. That way you do not miss out on any of my videos. And yeah, you guys, until next time. Bye. Bitch, she's back. She is back. Okay. Alright, prima donna, so you already know the drill, jumping straight into voiceover. So you guys, I have so much energy this morning, you guys. I think it's this coffee. I made myself an iced coffee, but anyways, jumping straight into the eye look. So I am going to be taking the Bebella Life in Pastel palette, and how beautiful is the packaging. I can literally stare at this all day and admire it. It is gorgeous. And I just want to give a quick shout out to my brows because, girl, they was on point today, and you already know what that means. When you have good brows, you know it's going to be a bomb makeup day. So first things first, and this is no damn surprise, the PLOUISE base in the shade Rumor 2, of course. And you guys already know with this, I like to dot this on and then blend it out with a small little concealer brush. And I like to tap out my base to ensure that my base is nice and pigmented. And this base is also going to make sure that all of your shadows are coming out true to color and popping. Okay, so I went ahead and did one eye off camera. So this is what we are going to be creating today, and I'm obsessed. It is real extra, real out there. So by the time I did one eye off camera, my other eye was all creased up. So you want to make sure you are tapping out that base and make sure there are no creases before you put on your eyeshadow. So the first palette I'm going to be taking is from PROFUSION, and this is their neon palette. So I'm going to jump into this bright yellow and this orange, which are the shades Sunny and Gnarly. So first I'm going to be taking Gnarly, which is a beautiful orange, and I'm just going to work this right into the crease on a small kind of like detailed brush, but it does have a little bit of fluff to it. So what we're doing right now is actually focusing on blending that yellow into that orange. So as you guys can see, I am now working that yellow kind of onto the front of the orange, kind of where my nose is, all the way up into the brow. So what we're doing more or less is just packing on all those beautiful colors into the crease. So now moving on to the Bebella Life in Pastel palette, and you guys, she is gorgeous. Okay, how beautiful is she? And girl, only $12, you cannot go wrong. Okay, so the first shade I'm going to be taking is the shade Pink Punch, which is a beautiful pastel pink. So it's not a neon bright pink. This is when we're going to soften up the look. So I'm actually going to be taking a small detailed brush. This is actually from the Sweet Oasis Morphe collection with I Love Sarai, and I told you guys I love this brush set. There's a lot of small detailed brushes in that brush set, so I highly recommend it. But you also want to keep a clean blending brush on hand, because after you pack on every single color, you want to go in with a clean fluffy brush and make sure that every color is fading up into the brow. So you want them to be slowly fading, but with a clean brush we do not have any type of dimension or any type of shadowing in every color. You guys get me? You just packing them on and blending them out. So now I'm going to go in with that really pretty faint purple, and this one is in the shade Fairy. And as you guys can see, I am slowly going to create that winged out shape and continuing that same exact technique with a clean fluffy brush and just blending that shade out. So this is actually really simple. Even though this eye look looks really intimidating, as you guys can see, the steps are actually pretty easy to follow. So another trick I wanted to show you guys is taking a little bit of Bioderma, or you could take some micellar water, any type of makeup remover. You want to go ahead and put it into a little cap. Then you want to take a really flat brush and saturate that brush in the micellar water. And what this is going to do is actually kind of like carve out your crease before we go ahead and cut it. So you can actually do this with a Q-tip if you have Q-tips on hand. I actually just did not have any Q-tips, so I ended up just doing it with a brush. Or you guys, I actually even seen some people do it with Vaseline if you don't even have some micellar water or any type of makeup remover. So yeah, basically what we're getting rid of is all of that stuff that we do not want underneath the crease. And then I'm just going to take a quick little cotton swab and make sure that there is no leftover eye makeup remover, of course, on my lid. Now we're going to take blank canvas, which is another P. Louise base, and now as you can see, we already have a guide of where we're going to go ahead and carve out that crease. So now it just makes your life even easier, honestly, and it just makes this part a lot quicker because now you're not trying to eyeball it. Now you kind of more or less have a straight up guide on where you're going to put your brush. So it just makes it super easy. So now I just went ahead and did my shape. And now in the front, you do want to make sure that your inner corner is blended out, because when we do that green on the inner corner, you do not want just a harsh stop right there with your base. So you just want to make sure that everything is nice and blended. So now I'm going to set that blank canvas base with a random white eyeshadow. And like I totally forgot to show what eyeshadow I used, but any random white eyeshadow would work. And now I'm going to go in with another P. Louise base, and this one is in the shade Touch of Frost. And now you want to go ahead and tap this base onto the center of the lid. And the reason why we're using another base for this part is because you want something to be a little bit tacky, so that way it could adhere to our pressed glitter that we're going to be putting right on top of this. So this is just going to, you know, give us a little bit of tackiness, so that way when we put on this beautiful blue, which is in the same palette, and this one is in the shade Lucky Charm, and you guys, oh my god, it was so reflective. I actually went ahead and dimmed my lights just a little bit so that way you guys can actually see the true reflection of this pressed glitter. It was so gorgeous, you guys, and it was definitely a beautiful pastel. It wasn't like a really intense blue. It was actually really faint and so pretty. I loved it. So now I'm actually going to take a little bit of the shade Lemon Drop, which is the matte blue, and now I'm going to blend out that shimmer. You don't want just a random shimmer popped into the center of your lid. You do want it to have a little bit of a gradient fade. So yeah, making sure that you're going in with a matte blue on those edges is really going to help give it a really nice faded effect. So yeah, now I am just touching up the white in that negative space because like I said, I went a little bit too far up with that blue. And now I'm going to go back into the shade Fairy, and now I'm just going to go ahead and connect my outer corner to the end of that crease, and this is going to give it a really cool cat eye effect. I love creating different shapes when it comes up to my cut crease. You can do a half cut crease, a full cut crease, a winged out cut crease. Makeup is so fun, you guys, and I encourage you to definitely try different shapes. So yeah, so now I want to make sure that I pack on that color so that way I get it nice and pigmented on that outer edge. And now as you can see, I'm going in with a angled fluffy brush and giving that a nice fade. So yeah, you do not want it to just be a straight up harsh line, girl. You want it to be fading out all the way towards your temples, and you can create that effect with a fluffy brush. Now for that blown out inner corner, I am going to be taking the shade Hint of Mint, and to get that blown out inner corner effect, you want to put it with a big fluffy brush. Okay, so make sure you pack that color on because like I said, this is a pastel, so you definitely have to build this shade up, but it is beautiful, you guys. I love it. So now quickly I went ahead and popped on my lashes. I did pop on Lily lashes in the shade, in the style Miami. So now moving on to the face makeup, I am going to be first going in with primer, and this is the e.l.f. Mint Primer. And you guys, I like this primer so much. It is definitely like a dupe for the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, and you guys know I'm obsessed with that primer. So this is going to really ensure that your makeup is transfer proof, especially if you're wearing a face mask or anything like that. I actually went to the mall with this makeup and I got hell of compliments on my eyeshadow look, and it was crazy how long and how many hours I had this makeup on. And at the end of the day, you guys, my foundation barely moved, and I wore a mask the whole time at the mall. So definitely thanks to the primer. I also did go in with a little bit of the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer as well, just to smooth out my skin just a tad bit. I literally have to use this product in every single makeup look, you guys. I literally am obsessed. It is just so good. And now for foundation, I am going to be taking the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream, and I am in the shade 240. And I also did pair it with the e.l.f. Complexion Duo End Brush as well, which, oh my gosh, you guys still have not tried this brush. Sis, the brush honestly is amazing. Don't get me wrong, I love the foundation as well, but I am hooked on the duo end brush. I also did use the small end of the brush to also clean up the ends of my eyeshadow and really help clean up that wing. But yeah, as you guys can see, this foundation, even though it is a CC cream, sis, she is full coverage and she just looks so beautiful on the skin. I love it. Definitely one of my go-to foundations at the moment. And of course, the cream contour, I'm using my Juvias Plays foundation stick in the shade Abidjan. You guys asked me in my comments in my last video if the shade sticks were discontinued, and no, you guys, they are definitely still at Ulta, and they're definitely still on the Juvias Place website. They're just under shade sticks, and I keep saying foundation sticks, so my bad. Anyways, now moving on to concealer. Girl, look at these lashes. Okay, I have to fix them. I'm so sorry, but my lashes were coming off on my inner corner. You guys know when your glue is like about to be done and it's about to dry out, but you don't want to give it up and bust open a new one. So you'll just be there scraping every little bit of glue that you can out of the tube instead of just opening a new one. Like, why am I like that? And then I look back at my footage and I'm like, sis, you see, you should have just used new eyelash glue. But anyways, now I am going to set that concealer with a little bit of the Maybelline Lasting Fix powder in the shade Banana. You guys, this powder is beautiful. I was first intimidated because it actually looks very, very yellow, but it gives a really nice bright under eye effect, and I am obsessed. So also to set the rest of the face, I am going to be taking this number 7 Lift and Illuminate powder, and I love this powder so much, you guys. It does not mattify my foundation, which I am dry skin, so I hate to look dry. So this powder just actually gives your skin a nice luminous finish. I love it. So now, oh my god, Sage, she kept giving me her ball while I was filming and kept interrupting me. You guys, mom duties, okay? I actually tried to vlog a little bit on my phone so that way I can show you guys behind the scenes, because she just looks so cute and she actually learned how to play fetch. But girl, she want to give me that damn ball 24/7. Okay, like, girl, mommy gotta film. Mommy cannot play ball right now. So sorry, Sage, but you gotta go. So now moving back onto bronzer. She's still trying to give me this ball, yo. But anyways, bronzer now. This is the Physicians Formula Matte MONOI bronzer, and I have not been able to put this bronzer down since I tested it in my last video. Well, a few videos back. But yes, this has been literally like my go-to bronzer because I love the warmness of it. But I actually been doing a little bronzer combo. So now I'm going to go in with the Morphe Glamour Bronze bronzer in the shade Originator. And this one is a little bit more darker and a little bit more of a cool tone. So I'm going to focus this only on the backs of my contour to give my contour a bit of a fade and a transition. And I've been loving the way that looks, you guys. I know it's a bit extra, but it's definitely effective, okay? Definitely try it out. It looks so good. So now for blush, I'm going to be taking this blush from Wet n Wild. This is the shade Nudist Society, but it is in this really cute limited edition packaging that was for Valentine's Day. And you can actually find these at Five Below, so definitely check your Five Below. And you guys know I love the shade Nudist Society. It is just a very pretty go-to everyday color. And it honestly just goes with every single look. Like, you cannot go wrong with this shade. So now for highlighter, I'm going to be taking this one from BPERFECT. And this is their Get Wet highlighter in the shade Soft Silk. You guys always see me use Halo Glaze, which is the pink highlighter, but this one is actually the gold one. And you guys, these highlighters honestly just make your skin look wet, which is why they're called Get Wet. But I will say they are very shimmery, so if you guys are not like into a very shimmery glittery highlighter, you're not gonna like it, to be honest. But I'm obsessed, you guys. So I like to only put a little bit at the tops of my cheeks with a very small brush, so that way, you know, it don't get everywhere. So now moving on to our lower lash line. Honestly, I'm just gonna skim through this part. We are literally dragging all the colors that we did in the crease and running them on our lower lash line to make the look nice and cohesive. I also did pop in a nude eyeliner on my waterline and finish the eye look with some lower lash mascara. And now last but not least, of course, is the lips, and we're just gonna do my go-to lip combo. Okay, nothing new, and this is the Morphe Bite Me lip pencil. So I am just gonna quickly line my lips with this and then kind of clean them up, because you guys, like, I never freaking sharpen my pencil, so my lines could kind of get a little bit messy, so I always have to clean up my lips with a little bit of foundation. But yeah, so I'm gonna kind of fill in my lips, leave the center bare, and I am now gonna pop a little bit of this Morphe 2. This is their cheek and lip tint in the shade Wish, and since this is a moussey texture, I like to work this in with my fingers. So you're gonna see me pack on the color with tapping, and then you guys are gonna see me swipe back and forth to make sure that that's really melting into my lips, because like I said, it is a mousse, so it's a little bit thicker. But you guys, I love this on my lips. You guys, it literally covers all of the fine lines on your lips and makes them look so smooth. I love it, and the color is just gorgeous. Now I'm just gonna top this lip off with a little bit of gloss, and this is the Lunar Beauty lip gloss in the shade Moon. I just remembered that this product is actually not even affordable. I am so sorry. There's a few products that were not affordable, but most of them were. So setting spray is the Milani Fruit Fetish in the mango and pineapple scent, and girl, we just gonna go ahead and fan off that setting spray. But I am obsessed with this eye look. Like, what do you guys think? Now I'm just trying to actually think of what the hell I'm about to do to my hair. But you know, when all else fails, throw that shit in a bun. Y'all know the vibes. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. It's giving me very Easter pastel vibes. I am obsessed. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.